this video I thought I would show you some of the pins that I've collected. As you can see, I have this lovely little container, little satchel to keep my pins in. I don't have very many pins. I know some people have thousands, but I only have a few. But each of them means something special to me. So I got this bag in Disney World, and I'm just going to open it now. Try not to be too noisy. Okay, a few years ago, Paula and I went, in 2007 actually, Paula and I went on a trip to the United States, and we went over there to a conference in Miami, and we flew to New York, and then we got a car in Miami and we drove up to Cape Canaveral, and from there we went to Disney World, and we stayed in the French Quarter, which was really lovely because we were right in the resort. And when we arrived at the hotel, the concierge said to us, "Is this your first time to Disney World?" And we said yes. So what he did is he gave us a first visit pin. So this says, "Where dreams come true, first visit, Walt Disney World." And of course it's got Donald Duck, Goofy, Mickey Mouse, Pluto and Minnie Mouse on it. So he said that we had to wear it when we went on our first foray into the park. And we did. And it felt a right Charlie, I have to say. But you get used to it after a while because everybody else is wearing pins. So I got a few pins while I was there because we realised that they are a nice memento to have. Normally I buy t-shirts, but I try to travel very light nowadays, so my suitcase doesn't leave much room for buying bulky items. So pins are a perfect way to get a memento of where you've been, and they're lightweight. So what have we got here? So this pin here is the 2007, which is when we went, Walt Disney World, and it's got Mickey Mouse on it and a picture of the castle in the background. And then this is Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse, and this is the 3D type, raised. And this is just a memento of the original Mickey Mouse from 1955. This, of course, at the time, Finding Nemo was very popular, and of course I'm a big fan of Dory, so this says, "Did I say that?" And I thought that was rather cute with Dory on the pin, and she's raised. It's another. They're all 3D. And of course we all know about the Disney Castle. It's just something that everybody recognises as being part of Disney World. So this one here with Tinkerbell, this was when we went back. We went to Anaheim in 2008, which is of course on the other coast of America, and that was the year of a million dreams, 2008. So we got Tinkerbell, and she moves a little bit. So this is what started me off. Now, these ones here, I have a couple of limited editions, and this one is Mickey Mouse with a set of balloons, and this is Tinkerbell, and Tinkerbell actually moves up and down on the monorail. Now the monorail is great for getting around parts of Disney. This one here was a commemoration of the Disney Worldwide Conservation Fund. So you can see there's Mickey Mouse on one side, and you can push it aside, and it shows, well, I thought it was a Yeti, but it's probably meant to be an orangutan. So I like these. Quite a lot of them are interactive. Now this one here is, it all started with, and underneath, actually I might take this one off and just show you a bit closer. Now, here's another thing you can see. The backs are shaped like Mickey Mouse. So Just an interesting little fact. Now this one here, I'll try to keep that reflection down, has got Mickey Mouse on it, and you can actually open it. There's a picture in here of Walt Disney. If you look very closely you can see that. And I can open that one as well. And there we go. So there's a picture of Walt and Mickey. And then of course there's Mickey and Minnie. And the same over here. Very heavy, very well made. And of course it's in the shape of Mickey Mouse. Before I go any further, I'll just point out some of the features of the bag. Of course it's lovely soft lining so that your pins don't get scratched. It's built up quite nicely, it's very sturdily made, and these are very soft felt, and some of them Velcro. Yeah. And some of them are net. You can still put your pins on there, and you can open it, put things inside, and they zip up. Now, as I was saying, when you walk around Disney World and Disneyland, people wear lanyards, and they have all their pins on their lanyards, and the staff also wear lanyards with pins on, and you can go up and approach the staff and swap pins. So this is my lanyard here, and as you can see it's got Mickey, and he's all decked out in the stars and stripes, looking very, very handsome, very proud. So you hang that around your neck, of course, and it says, when dreams come true, where dreams come true. And you can pop your badges on there, you just poke them through and you wear them up and around your neck. And then if someone sees something you've got, they might approach you and say, would you like to swap? And that's up to you whether you do or not, of course. So yes, so that's my Disneyland collection. As I say, it's not very big, but each one of them means something to me. I got this one in Epcot, and in Epcot we had dinner at one of the Japanese restaurants, which was absolutely magnificent and just beautiful food. But when we go to Epcot, one of the things that we do like to do is have fish and chips at the English fish and chip place. And they're just delicious, really, really delicious. They have the fish and batter, and it's just, really, really nice. I recommend it, thoroughly recommend it. So, as I say, very small collection of pins, but very special to me. Now, the other pins that I collect are Hard Rock Cafe. So, on the same trip, I got some pins from the Hard Rock Cafe. This one here, as you can see, it opens, and on here it's got the names of the Hard Rock Cafes. There's more now, but there was London, Singapore, New York, Las Vegas, Caracas, Orlando, Mexico City, Chicago, Dubai, Madrid, Tokyo, Hollywood, and Buenos Aires. And this one here, I got some of these on eBay because I just happen to like them, and this is one here. It's Kowloon, 1997. We did get one in Kowloon when we were there, and that's this one here. Now, on the same trip in 2007 we went to New York, and I have this one here. This is very reminiscent of Ed Hardy, I believe, you know, the artist who makes all the tattoos and with skulls and flames, all very, very exciting stuff. So that was from New York. This one is also from New York. And it's a young lady standing by the car. And so is this one. It's got the Statue of Liberty on it. If you can just see that. Now, I went to San Diego and I got this one here. It's Save the Planet. And this one here as well, Hard Rock Cafe San Diego. I like the guitar ones. I've got a few guitar ones. And also this one here. It's got a surfboard and a guitar hanging from it. So that's Hard Rock Cafe. That's also a 2007 one. This is just the all access guitar, Hard Rock Cafe, and it's a guitar encased in flames, which I think is really nice. Also from San Diego, I got the Sun and the Moon. I thought they were rather good because they kind of meet together. I haven't put them right together because I just like a little space there. I don't want them scratching each other. But the sun is smiling and the moon is asleep. And that was it for my 2008 trip. So now we have a Hard Rock Cafe here in Sydney, in Australia. And Paula and I went up for a trip to Sydney. We go up quite often actually to Sydney and have a look around. We're not very far from it. And the Hard Rock Cafe is a little out of the way, but we still don't mind that. We love the food. The food is always great, and the drinks. So I used to get the glasses and carry them around, but I found that that was too much hassle when you're on a trip. So I don't do that anymore. I just collect the pins. So that's my Hard Rock Cafe there. Now these ones here are on the trip from 2012, which we did last year, of course. And this is from Barcelona. And this one is from Orlando. And that has, I don't know if you can actually see that too well. But although it's on a black background, it doesn't show up a great deal. So I'll just take it off. And they always have two pins on the back of the, well, not always, but they often have two pins for securing your pin there. But this one has got musical notes. There we go, musical notes on it. So I just thought that was really lovely. And that one was from Orlando as well. So are these two. It's the guitar with the cutouts and the stars, and this one's got the moon. Okay, now then, this is another one that I got from Barcelona, and it's a skull with roses, and I assume they're glasses that are in the shape of hearts. It's very heavy. The skull has a bow. Now, this one here I picked up in Prague. We did quite a big trip last year, so we flew to Paris, took a train down to Barcelona, and then flew across to Prague. So I've got two from Prague. I thought this was rather nice with the crown on the guitar. And this one I picked up in Paris. Now this one here is very special. There were only 2,000 of these made, and this was made in memory of Paul Nolan Morales, and he was an Irish photographer who was also a waiter at the Hard Rock Cafe in Amsterdam, and he went missing in 2011, and he was never seen alive again. So following his tragic death, his family set up the Paul Nolan Morales Association in Paris, and what they do is they help families of missing persons to with practical contacts and checklists, and also they organise exhibitions of Paul's work, his photographic work. It's a non-profit organisation, and so I felt really blessed to be able to get one of these, and there's only 2,000 of them, so I was very lucky. Yeah, so that's just a little bit about Paul. Okay, so over here we have, again, this one's Phoenix. This one I haven't been to Phoenix, so that one I obtained online. And this one is Antwerp. I haven't been there either, so, but I just like them. And this is also from Antwerp. The car. It's like an old Thunderbird or something. And then, of course, just the basic. It says love all, serve all. This one's from Planet Hollywood, and so is this one. It's got the little bobblehead. And as I say, that's my collection of Hard Rock Cafe and Disney World pins. I don't have a big collection, but every single one I have is special to me and has a fond memory. So I will pick up more when I go away again. And I do love this case. It is so, keeps everything so nice and neat, and I know exactly where everything is. And when I want to reminisce, I can just come and take it out and have a look. Now, you can get pins for anything nowadays. So I do have a few other pins here that aren't related to Disney World or the Hard Rock Cafe. But I have a Girl Guides one. It's a very old one. And I have one that was to commemorate the royal visit to Australia and New Zealand in 1954 of the Duke of Edinburgh and Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth. I have a little koala here from the Olympic Games. This one's a War Off and Appeal one. They're just little things I picked up here and there. And these are from Kelly Tarleton's Underwater World in New Zealand, in Auckland. So it was all very exciting when I went over there. I love the noise. It makes a really nice noise. Or sound, I should say. It's not a noise. Crocodile. Now, apart from this case, I also have a little one that I picked up. It's an official Sydney 2000 pin collector's case, and it's just ideal for when you're travelling. You can pop your pins in it, and it doesn't take up much room at all, just keeps them nice and tidy. And then there I only have a couple. I just have this one page of pins, and these are all from the 2000 Olympic Games in Sydney. So just see those. And this is just saying Sydney 2000, and of course the next lot of games were in Athens in 2004. Seems like an awfully long time ago now, doesn't it? So yeah, that was that. But as I say, this is a really great little case for, it unfolds, it makes it easy to pin your pins. So quite like that little case. And then there's a little pocket at the back for keeping things that you need to keep track of. It's also got a handle. So yeah, so that's my pins. As I say, very small collection compared to what some people have, but I'll certainly be building on it over the next few years, and everything I've got here means something to me, and that's what collecting's all about. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for listening.